Fragile. How very fragile mortals are. Fragile. How very fragile mortals are. Molag Bal only brought alms to the starving. Why blame me when you should be thanking me? I am a miracle as well as the Emperor. But above all, I am the bread. The bread for the starving of this world. Because you disgust me. It infuriates me when I see the Aetherius inside you. I despise all of creation, all of Mundus. And I despise you insignificant mortals most of all. So brilliant in your goodness, your innocence. I will devour you, and all the Aetherius. I will never stop until everything is mine. I am here to save you. Not much longer now, and you will be incinerated by the flames of Julius's hatred. This child's hatred is strong. Its flames will not go out until they burn you to ashes. Even LeMay's hatred was nothing like this. This is why Molag Bal is offering you a helping hand. And yet you pray to the divines? Stendarr will not lift a finger to save your pathetic skin. It is his wish that you burn and die here. The Aedra are weak. Nothing but illusion. They cannot feed the starving. They cannot warm the freezing. But I, Molag Bal, am different. I offer you salvation. I can show you a miracle. I will continue to extend my hand to you until your flesh and bones are turned to cinders. I will be here. Well, what shall it be? Your wish is granted. Is there a problem? Go through the gate. You have no time to hesitate.
Look who finally woke up. I hope you found that sarcophagus comfortable. What's wrong? You're making a face as if every bone hurts. Well, who are you? You can't be a member of the Elysian Order. Stendarr. So you serve that scheming god of righteousness? That would explain your downfall. Did you kill a beggar and take his clothes? Or did you use an innocent child for a shield? It's enough to end up here. You swam in the blood of others, didn't you? Blood on your hands is proof enough. Probably at the top of the tower, in the center of the Imperial City. Why do you want to know? You'd better not ask him for a favor, believe me. You'll just end up like the ones outside. Praying to the Divines is useless too. The Elysian Order burned all their priests and servants. Well, that's madness. No mortal can do this. He's a playwright of this tragedy, and we're all just his puppets. Probably at the top of the tower. You'd better not ask him for... Praying to the Divines is useless too. The Elysian Order burned all their priests and servants. And what dream do you live in? What next? Teach the Daedra to hold hands and sing songs under the rainbow?
Make it quick.
The usual fools, climbing from sarcophagus every day. I don't remember all of them. No, wait. There's another one who's still alive like you. I believe he was a slave trader, but his eyes burned like fire. Yours are as cold as ice. Don't know, and I don't care. It's to the east of the Priory. It's a place where the good-for-nothing louts like you get to hang out. Who knows? Maybe you'll meet a familiar face there. And you'll get to be good-for-nothing louts together. Oh, and don't try to leave this place by going north. You'll just end up as food for the flying worm. A Daedroth who learned to fly. He's called Mantana, I think. He eats everyone trying to leave the waterfront district. If you don't want to die like that, quietly wait for your end here. You'll rot away in any case, but at least it won't hurt if you stay here. It's to the... Who knows? Oh, and don't try to leave this place by going north. Lord Vernakis calls himself he who cannot be touched in the Bane of Kinnereth. But, well, he's completely incompetent. I've never seen such an incompetent Daedra. It's a miracle he wasn't destroyed in the Battle of Way. He just sits on his throne in the Fort Varen and brags about his glory days. They were the ones blessed by the true god in Saint Elysia, and they still ended up in this wasteland. The Imgur prophet Maruk created the Order. Sometimes I wonder why they believed that monkey's foolish tales. This is the Mathmalatu Priory. Back in its glory days, it was the monastery of the Elysian Order. Countless pilgrims used to come here to pray to the one true god in Saint Elysia. But that was a few thousand years ago.
All right, then. You're a bad sneak. You're not creeping up on anybody like that. Mm-hmm. Yes? 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 Hmm? Make it quick.
Need something?
It appeared around 200 years ago, and has been illuminating this place since then. In the past, this was a dark and gloomy place. I don't know the details. The Inquisitor in the Priory should know more. He seems like he's been here for a long time already. For about 400 or 500 years, I died in Vanua, and Molag Bal stole a part of my soul. I've been tied to this place ever since. Molag Bal robs the person even of the peace of their death, and the suffering then lasts forever. I'm enjoying the wind. It reminds me of the old days when I was still young. I had a goal in those days, but now I have nothing. My road is blocked and I can't see the light anymore. It's supposed to keep up the barrier around the Imperial City, but it hasn't done that for a long time now. There should be 3 more towers in the city, but those were destroyed too. The floating island to the southeast is now the last anchor of the barrier.
Mm-hmm. Need something? What can I do for you?
I'm looking for my family's graves, but I can't find them. Would you really? The names on them are Johann, Simon, and Klaas. Please tell me if you find them.